Welcome back. The news in details. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi directed to focus on upgrading technical training for human cadres that deal with modern medical equipment at health institutions, with the aim of providing the best medical services for citizens. The President's remarks came during his meeting with Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli and Ministers of Health and Housing, as well as a number of officials. The head of state instructed to apply a comprehensive medical checkup for students before the beginning of the new academic year, and also ordered to apply Women Health Initiative and boost cooperation with oncology world medical institutions. The meeting discussed the current situation of the coronavirus locally and internationally, and reviewed the Health Ministry's efforts in curbing the pandemic outbreak and providing the anti-vaccines doses needed. President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi held a meeting on Monday with visiting Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi, where he praised the Egyptian-Japanese strong and friendly relations. President al-Sisi stressed Egypt's keenness to expand horizons of joint cooperation in various domains, especially developmental, economic and investment fields, and to enlarge Japanese investments in several sectors.
President Abdel Fattah al-Sisi discussed on Monday a number of regional issues of common interest with the Japanese Foreign Minister Toshimitsu Motegi in a meeting in Cairo on Monday. The President praised the Egyptian-Japanese strong ties and expressed keenness on fostering joint cooperation in various domains, especially investments and the economic and developmental fields. The presidency said in a statement that President Sisi and Motegi discussed in their meeting the latest developments in the Middle East as well as the latest developments concerning the situation in Afghanistan. Meanwhile, the president also congratulated the Japanese people for successfully hosting the latest Olympics in Tokyo. For his part, the Japanese official expressed his country's support for Egypt's role in countering terrorism and radical ideologies in the Middle East, as well as the Egyptian efforts concerning the Middle East peace process and the situation in Gaza. During the meeting, they agreed on the importance of reaching political solutions to the crisis in the region. They also asserted the necessity of continued consultation and coordination between Egypt and Japan in different fields and international programs, especially their joint efforts to prepare for the next Tokyo International Conference on African Development, which will be held in Tunisia in 2022. Motegi said that his country is looking forward to boosting its economic relations with Egypt and increasing Japanese investments in the country. He also expressed his appreciation for the Egyptian president's support of Japanese companies' operations in Egypt. The top Japanese diplomat also said that Japan is planning to boost its efforts in bilateral projects in Egypt, especially in technology, energy and transportation, as well as in the Grand Egyptian Museum and Japanese-style schools in Egypt.
Earlier, Foreign Minister Sameh Shukri held talks on Monday with his Japanese counterpart, Toshimitsu Motegi. The talks covered means of boosting bilateral relations as well as issues of mutual concern. The talks covered coordinating efforts to achieve stability and diffuse crises in the region, as well as freeing the world of nuclear weapons. The ministers discussed means of supporting development programs in Africa. After the talks, the two ministers held a joint press conference. Speaking at the press conference, Shukri expressed appreciation to Japan's role in settling regional conflicts. He also congratulated Japan on successfully holding the Olympic Games. For his part, the Japanese foreign minister said that the talks were fruitful and covered issues of mutual concern. He expressed concern on the recent developments in Afghanistan. He also praised coordinating efforts with Egypt on curbing the coronavirus pandemic. The minister said that his country is determined to enhance cooperation with Egypt in projects in the Suez Canal Economic Zone. Prime Minister Mustafa Madbouli headed on Monday a meeting of the Supreme Committee for the Management of the Coronavirus Crisis with a number of ministers attending. During the meeting, the Premier stressed on the need to expand the anti-coronavirus vaccination campaign as a key step in curbing the pandemic. Madbouli also stressed on the importance of continuing to follow up precautionary measures. He added that producing the vaccines locally was a strategic decision. Welcome back. Egypt's stock indices collectively went up on Monday, boosted by strong purchasing operations by Arab and foreign corporations. The benchmark EGX30 index gained 0.6% to end at 11,100 points. The EGX70 equal weighted index for small and medium businesses and the broader EGX100 also were up 0.2%.